Hello, my friends. What do we have here? This is Mabo, your absolute favorite social media influencer. Okay, here we have a challenge which I did a few years ago. I'm gonna repeat that on a 12 by 12 canvas. What I will be doing is I will tape off half, most likely in an angle, create some non-objective abstract on my side, then I will hand it over to my friend Dr. Chanty, a fellow artist, and he will finish the other side. Now I leave it entirely up to him what he will be doing, if he's trying to match it, if he's just trying to do something to complement my side, and that it's a combined effort. As we speak, he is in his studio right now. He will do the same thing. He will start something on one half and then he will hand this over to me and I'm supposed to finish the other side. So, without further ado, let's get right into it, shall we?
Okay, so this is my part of the experiment for marble. I was thinking broadly about El Dorado, the lost city of gold. One side there's a gold in the forest in the Amazon, and one side there are something bad happened, blood and people get killed, and so over 100 years these people have tried to look for this city of gold, El Dorado. So this is my little idea. And when I give this other half to Mabo, he can do anything he wants. He can make this upside down. He can make this the sky if he likes. If he can make it the Amazon River at the bottom, whatever he wants. And I will be then working on his half, which he just handed over to me, which looks very good. Okay, so I've convinced my friend Mabo that this 12 inches by 12 inches is too small. That's what he likes for the experiment. But now I have convinced him that we'll go to a bigger one, 2 feet by 2 feet, and 2 of these canvases. And I will do one half and give him the other half in both. And we are doing 2 because at the end he can have one and I can have one if you are not exhibiting it. So I will open this now and start the work very quickly. Okay, so I'm going to now start work on this. I will use maybe half of each and I'll finish it and then hand over both to Mabo. He will take both canvases home and finish the other half.
So hello my friends, I just returned from Dr. Chandy, my friend, and this is the 12 by 12 canvas he prepped for me. As you can see, he also used some gold leaf and some red, and you heard the story. This is inspired by the story of El Dorado, with the gold hidden apparently somewhere in the jungle, and the sufferings and the many lives lost over the years, hundreds of years, by trying to find the gold of El Dorado, indicated by the red over here. Now he said I could do something like the waves of a river, or perhaps the sky above the jungle. I don't know. I will be doing something. But first of all, I will apply a coat of varnish just to protect it, and also so I can tape it off, and without the fear of, once I remove the tape, that I will remove some of the painting. It should stick, but the gold leaf is a little flaky over here, so I prefer to have it protected, and then I will cover that up anyway in case I splash, and then we'll go from there. So first, a coat of varnish. All right, so there's a coat of varnish on now, and it's tried to touch. However, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow because there's no sense in rushing it. And but I would like to mention One thing, when I went over to my friend's house to pick up this canvas to drop off the work I did on my square foot canvas, he had the swell idea that we should do something on a little bit larger canvas. So he had a 24 by 24, actually two of them. And as we speak, well, at least that was my impression that he would be starting on that, if not shortly. However, we made another appointment to meet up in about a week. And so he will go ahead and use the two canvases side by side, and I'm not sure what he's gonna do, if he's gonna do again in an angle or half and half. But anyway, so he's gonna start about 50% of the two canvases, and then he will hand it over to me in next week for me to finish the rest of it. So that maybe maybe that turns into a kind of partnership good enough or extensive enough to maybe have a show together with works created together. So we'll see how that turns out. Anyway, so yeah, so I will give this a rest and then we'll continue tomorrow. All right.
Day 2.
my friends, here we have the combined effort. As he indicated, perhaps I should add the Amazon River, which I did with some textured waves, and also used some 24 karat gold leaf to have a fish. There's also some, it's hard to see, some sparks of gold still in the blue colors, indicating that perhaps the treasure of El Dorado, or the city of El Dorado, could also be underwater, perhaps inside the rivers of the Amazon. So Dr. Chandy hasn't seen my pot yet, so I will be going there shortly, and we'll see his reaction. And I'm also going to pick up the two canvases, the 24 by 24 canvases he has prepped. He said he's just doing final touches, and that will be in a follow-up video, a part 2 of our collaboration of combined efforts of creating artworks together. And see you shortly. Change of plans. Instead of me going over to Chanty's house, he's coming over. I expect him shortly. So we will see what he did to my half of the 12 by 12 canvas. Plus I will film his reaction when he sees what I did to his half. Okay? Okay, I hear a doorbell. That's him. So, visitors are here. And
Thank you for the coffee.
yes, tell me briefly, what did you expect are gonna be creating on the 12 by 12 you gave me?
Okay, my half is more like the rainforest, and knowing Mabo, I think it will be something totally contrasting to surprise me.
Okay, let's have a look here. Here's the reveal. And I kind of followed your advice.
Holy Moses, the river, and I like the gold fish.
Yes, my thought was it's a good idea to maybe indicate one of the Amazon rivers. As we know, the Amazon has many side arms and rivers, and you will see some sparkles inside the blues.
Very nice.
So the history of the El Dorado, the hidden gold, could also be underwater.
Excellent. I love the way the gold here, the goldfish, it complements each other. It's very
Yes.
nice. Well done, Mabo. I'm very impressed.
Okay. So now show me what you prepared for me.
All right, okay.
So that's the one I dropped off. What was a week ago?
Yeah, and I was looking for a bag. I found this bag. Showcase. Home of the hottest trends. So we are creating a new trend with this experiment.
Yes.
Okay, now I will assign my half,
Okay.
which I do.
Which way is it?
Try-
The way you have it right now?
Yeah.
Okay, turn it around and
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it.
Okay.
Okay, wow, look at this. Now that's funny because because it's in that angle. Also, we have the waves almost like this,
Yeah.
and this is actually amazing. This is it looks like the canvas was hooked up to one of those machines who show the life cycle,
Yeah.
the heartbeat, and your breath. I love it. Explain to me what did you?
Okay, abstract art, can be interpreted differently, but my idea was, I was inspired by a novel which was written in the late 19th century by an English author, probably H.G. Wells.
Okay.
His most popular novel was War of the Worlds.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the first science fiction ever written in the world, I think, in the modern era, about someone from outer space coming to invade us.
Yes.
So I was inspired from that. So some of those things are there. And it's like some unusual thing landing in a city with the cities exposed to these radiance and things like that. And then beneath we have the part you did is the park or the land, or it can be beneath the land. And but if you also saw the movies, there were 7 movies made out of that novel. The last one was 2005 by Steven Spielberg.
Yes.
With Tom Cruise. So that's the American version of the story, but it originally happens in, I think, Surrey and near London. But it also has impact, and people come from under the
Yes.
land and all that. So it's a little mystic.
Yeah, I like it because both canvases are now basically supposed to be on display in that kind of position.
Yes, I keep
Yes.
it here.
When I first did my half, I thought more like the regular way how you would hang a canvas. But wonderful. So here you have it.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned for the continuation, part 2 of our collaboration experiment.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chandy.
Very good.